Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we are looking at update 85 Alpha... what's the Alpha now? Alpha 4. Which has got a few more tweaks for Taking Hold and 2 new weapons. So let's begin with those 2 new weapons and then we'll get on to Taking Hold. So first off, we have a very new pistol. Quite a beefy pistol, to be honest. It is the MK23. And just for context for how beefy it is, well... everyone knows that a Deagle is a big gun. Yeah, it's beefy. So let's grab some max. So I'm pretty sure, is it 45 ACP? What round is it? Yeah, 45 ACP. So, we're at 15 meters currently. Let's see. It's pretty stable. Oh, does it? Did I not? I must have caught the slide. Oops. Okay. Now, this gun actually comes with its own new special attachment. This one here, which is the MK23. Which is a prototype attachment, and what it's famous for from Metal Gear Solid. So, doesn't work exactly the same as it does in real life. So we've got a laser sight, which is always fun. We also have a flashlight, and we have a laser sight flashlight. Apparently, it's supposed to also have an infrared laser, but H3 doesn't have night vision, so, you know, we're not going to see an infrared laser yet. No, laser. So, you know, also, we've got a nice little suppressor, which comes in very handy for those wonderful stealth missions. Fortunately, it does ever so slightly block the, the suppressor, but... we have a laser sight to fix that problem. Yeah, it's quite a juicy thing. Now, the other one is apparently to fix a gap in... oh, I'm stood in the wrong place in my room. A gap in G.I. Grayson's loadouts. Apparently, he doesn't have any break-action shotguns, where the hammer cocks when you do that, which is... interesting. So now he apparently has more fire options, so you can go oh. Wait, clear it. Like so, which is definitely a good option for G.I. Grayson, since double barrel shotguns like that existed. Now, one more tweak is for that other shotgun that I was talking about. The other break action-ish shotgun. This one, the Wells. And it's the other versions is that you can now, if you, how was it? It was, yeah. So if you hold the trigger and slide your hand through the 2 hammers, you can cock them like you can do with most revolvers. Which means you can go... like that, instead of having to go... tap tap, and it's a little cleaner and a lot more badass. Would you not agree? And I believe that's all of the tweaks and changes that isn't... oh, right, yes, there is some... actually, one other thing that I remembered. It is in the options menu, actually. Something that probably should have been done a while ago. Wait, no, where's movement? It's been cleaned up. It has info on what they do, and each one has an options next to it. Some of the options overlap apparently, and are global and not specific to the option, which is very interesting and will probably be very useful for new players and all that. Let's have a look. There's nothing I wanted to change, but you know, yeah, just to show off. So next thing is Take and Hold. That's the other major thing that's been tweaked. Right, so we're over in Take and Hold, and well, what has changed? Well, that would be with our friend Frankie, the Soldier of Fortune. He now has his own custom progression. Instead of using Operator Ori's Classic, he now has Post-War Progression, which gives the enemies green tinted armor and clothing, and lowers the amount of armor they get by the end game, which sounds fun. Apparently they can still get the same amount of powerful weapons, but are just a bit squishier to hit, which I won't say no to. So,
uplink successful. Target
knife.
system detected. Take
Big
it.
knock at the door, which is just what I need. Yay. I think so. I can hear someone else going for it. That's okay. Tracking being special, just what I need. But we should be good. So, let's go. So we've got a nice revolver, Smith & Wesson 29. Nice, beefy, powerful, well, I say sniper for some reason. No, revolver. Let's see how well we can do. Hopefully we can get to the end.
Oh, goodness.
Excellent. Ammo loader.
Override token found.
Oh, revolver. Don't care. Oi, get in there. Let's fill up the speed loader. And then was a 1.6, yes. A bunch of ammo on backup. This is going to be fun. Revolvers are always fun. But you know, we'll make the best of it. As I always do.
Oh, Ketchup. I just can't quit you. I should really get the laundry done tomorrow. Hold on, sir.
Oh, clear down there. Right, 4 shots left.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position.
I'm gonna count my shots. 3, 2, 1,
Investigating.
0.
Huh?
5.
What's that?
4, 3,
Static encryption detected.
2, 1, 0.
Encryption neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted.
Can I not?
3 override
Oh, I can't
tokens
load the
found.
speed loader.
Advance to next system node and
Okay.
take it.
Let's go. Clear. Yeah. I need to really count my bullets for a revolver. 4. Ooh, submachine gun.
I wonder what that is. Ow! Oh, goodness. Get here.
Thank you. Excellent. Full health we got. Spare mags. I could use the mag duper. No, I don't want a mag duper yet. Right, did I say 4 left on this? Let's go. Hopefully we get an ammo refill. Hopefully.
It's a weird way to make a living, but it's an honest one.
Okay, dead end. Not the fastest way to it. Through there. Let's go. So, I hope you're all having a good time, because I'm going to talk about D&D again. Yes, it's been a while since I've talked about D&D. But, yeah. So, I have been, well, I haven't really played it over Christmas because busy. Uni and all that. And, well, we started up playing again. And I've had a few games, and we had the first game of the other players' game, or the other person DMs. And, well, we had an interesting game, to say the least. I'll talk about my games that I run later. Yeah, what guns do we have here? Revolver. Nah. Do I get an extra mag? No, I'll stay with this. I'll hopefully get a nice gun next round. This doesn't have a bigger rear sight, does it? No. So, yeah. So, in her game, well, we were looking for our lost friend, one of our actual other players. She'd been kidnapped and was currently being, well, had previously been being impersonated by a changeling. We may have murdered said changeling. Oh. That's... I think that's single fire. No. Give me the revolver. That doesn't have a very easy sight to use. How many bullets do we have left? I think 1. Yeah, we'll use that. That wasn't very good. Yeah, SMG is not... Oh, shoot. Give me that. Sausage.
Interfacing with
That's not
system node.
It's down here that we want to be. I hate trying to loot down this site.
Analyzing system.
Such a horrible sight. Why does the Mini Uzi have the world's worst foresight, rear sight? Foresight's actually quite nice. It's got some dinky ass pinhole.
Advancing to next system layer.
I've used 1 bullet on that revolver.
Analyzing
Yeah,
system.
so back to that D&D game. So yeah, we're hunting for a friend. We happened to actually find her. She actually managed to roll lucky enough to break out on our way to her, and we meet her on the road to the place where we knew where she was to free her. You know, getting lucky. And well, she's having a moment of, she's been being tortured for a little while. Like, she may have been missing for like 2 months in game. You know. What can you do? Changelings. They're perfect disguises until they start bleeding.
Static encryption detected.
What's the other one? It's behind me. Wow, that was a disgrace. Yeah. So we meet her on the road and decide, well, we'll continue onwards. And the place where she just left is, well,
override tokens
being
found.
burnt. It's on fire.
Advance to next system
Why?
node and take it.
We don't know, which is interesting. We try asking the guards that are desperate from the local city that's trying to put out these ruins that are on fire. They have no idea why it's on fire, and they're just doing the job. Unfortunately, we don't have any spells to cast them. Oh, it's my time to shine. Excellent. And you know what? We'll take a bayonet. I fit on this one? Oi, no. Gimme. Can't remember. Is this it's closed bolt, yeah. Excellent, yeah. So back to the D&D game after me having a moment of pure joy at what I have just been delivered. So yeah. We continue on from there, get to the city. So we basically currently had 2 quests. One was to find our friend, which was our personal quest that we decided. And, you know, it's quite important. And one was the Queen had asked us to check up on our brother. Her brother. Which was in the city near the place we needed to go. Those were the guards that were helping us from the same city.
Override token found.
Another one? Ooh, muzzle brake. Can't stick that on this gun, unfortunately. Another. That's 5. One. If I hadn't picked up the bayonet, I could buy it. Did I? There we go. I just quickly reload, and I gotta keep an eye out for hostile sausage, or an ear out as it currently was. So yeah, we brain. Function, yeah. So we find him after a bit of a moment with the local guards and administration being awkward to say the least. We find him, he's glad to see us. Just out of context, like 2 months ago, the mother and father had died in a mild incident that was slightly related to us, and someone trying to kill us, but you know, it also killed most of the city. Accidents happen. We've been helping a lot. And technically he's a big bad guy that's trying to hurt everyone, so...
What's that?
You know. Good. Oh, I'm liking the shotgun. Anywho, yes. So we so we get told that... So at the city, there has been tremors going on for recent times. And they've been a bit frequent, like every 5 minutes at some points. So we, as the brave and noble adventurers, go, yeah, we'll go down into the... dangerous underground and look for what's causing all these problems. So we head underground to look for it. 1 second. There we go. We head underground looking for what's causing the problems, and we come across some Schniff-Niblin who are currently trapped here?
Encryption neutralized.
Why are they trapped here? Well, long story cut short,
Advancing to
the person we're looking for, the evil human, may have tried to steal all their magic and trap the portal that they go through. You know, good humans. I'm a human. Well, technically I'm not a human, but I think I'm a human. Yeah? And I look very like a human. I'm a half-elf, but I look absolutely like a human. There's nothing about me that says I'm a half-elf. I don't even know. Long story behind that, but it's irrelevant at this point. So, we sneak in. I disguise self to try and get a bit of chatting with the head guy. So I don't get, you know, killed on sight because apparently I am disliked. Am I picking that up?
Huh? What's that? Huh?
Swarm encryption detected.
Excellent.
Encryption neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted.
So yeah,
5 override tokens found.
after having a little chit chat with them,
Advance to
we
next
learn.
system node and take
get
it.
underneath that, well, there was a crazy cult of Bahamut beneath them that had been
Over there.
sacrificing people. Which, for anyone who knows D&D lore, Bahamut's the good guy. He's a big good dragon. Sacrifices? Ooh, that's worrying. But, you know, we'll go check.
Going on over
And he
here.
says, yeah, you can go through this door. It leads underneath, further down. So we head further down and we come into, I don't know how to describe it, some underground section. Gun scrapper, don't want that. Why? Oh, drill tempting, no. We'll go to the other place. Gun scrapper's tempting, but no. And we don't want another SMG. Would like a nice assault rifle or battle rifle or I think what else would be good. Doesn't matter. So yeah, we get in there and we find that a bunch of after a bit of deduction, there's some ash in a seat.
I wonder what
After a bit of deduction, we find a few more. We find out that these are followers of Bahamut and they've been burned to death. Turns out there's also followers of Tiamat. If you don't know. Evil dragon goddess. There was a big war between these two factions at one point. And well, they'd burnt all the Bahamut followers.
killing me.
Which, I think we can all agree, probably not a good idea. Anything really... Why can't I drop you? That was weird. Anything related to Tiamat is just bad news. Battle rifle. Oh, foul. Bit on the lower side of the ammo count, but you know.
I should really get the laundry done tomorrow.
Can make it work.
Kind of bland.
We'll go get rid of this Uzi.
Override token
So yeah,
found.
and they're going on about how we get rid of the ash of these remains and all that. So we go beat them up, we beat some more up,
Why?
and eventually we get to a room. Where's the other one? It's this way. We get to a room! 7 walls with 7 pictures depicting the rise and fall of Tiamats. And in said room, it's a pedestal. And the earthquakes have been increasing at this point, getting more frequent, stronger. Those pictures in the depiction show how willing sacrifices of Bahamut's followers locked her in the 9 plane in hell. Because Bahamut was defeated at this point and was basically subservient in as unwillingly way possible. So, for continued sacrifice of followers of Bahamut, they were able to keep her subdued in
Override
hell.
token found.
But, as you might have just guessed, and just be able to tell, hadn't they just been killing Bahamut's followers. Yeah. So there's a pedestal in the center which reads that if a willing person is to put the... Only a willing person can sacrifice themselves by putting their hand on this pedestal.
Over there. Oh, goodness.
Should... Safety. Ow. What's the health power-ups on one of these? Did we, oh, I have a bullet in the chamber. That's a grenade, okay. Right, untangle myself. Forward and onward. Health is okay. We'll go to this one. I can't remember if it was a health power-up. Hopefully there is. Yeah. And, well, in our party, we've got a player who's playing a character that's, a little slow, we'll go with. Thank you. A random sausage? Oh, go on. What is it? Psych. Oh, that's a nice one for if I've run out of ammo. We'll put. Do you know what? We'll put the revolver one over there.
You ever feel like you're being watched by like
Top that up.
weird machines on your face?
Do you know what? Actually, there is enough space to have all these here. Come here. Stay in there. Yeah. And, well... Her first insect... Well, actually, her character's a he. First insect, Earth Genasi. I put my hand on the pedestal. And by willing, it basically means they're not forced to put it on.
Analyzing
Poof. They're gone. My companion is gone. He vanishes from the world. And the earthquake stopped. They had stopped Tiamat's rise for another 100 years. At the cost of their life.
hardened encryption
What's going on over
detected.
here?
And the DM's like, and that's where we'll end the game.
Encryption neutralized.
Which I don't blame her for doing that because
Advancing to next system layer.
I don't think she was expecting one of us willingly sacrificed. Everyone else like, so who's gonna do this?
Over there.
Because like we need to do this. I don't think any of our characters were willing. Like, the closest character being willing was a divine soul sorcerer Azamar. It's basically an angel that has divine. Ooh. That has godly heritage. Oh. What hit me? Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, that was a decent amount of time, I guess. It was a decent amount of time. Yeah, you know what? We'll end it there. That was decent enough. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'll just quickly explain the Azamar, Divine Soul Sorcerer. They've got godly lineages. The soul is divine from the gods. Their powers are imbued by the gods from birth. And Azamar, because it's an angel, closest one we had to possibly willing to commit a sacrifice. Although she probably wouldn't have. But anywho, yes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next time I can do better. That wasn't too bad. We got most of the way through. I was on the 4th hold. Only that and another hold to go. We had decent weapons. Maybe I'll do better. I entirely focus on the hold. But you know, I kind of wanted to talk about that. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links to those are down in the description. Stay well and Survivor out. Cheerio.